This is a great horned owl in what we call the branching stage. It's a big baby or a brancher. It's too big to stay in its nest anymore, and its job is to jump around from branch to branch within the nest tree and build up the strength it needs to fly. It has all its flight feathers and a pretty full tail, but it can't fly yet, so it can't fly back up into the safety of the tree. There are neighborhood dogs and cats around, so I need to give it a little bit of help and stick it back up into the tree. What I'm doing right here is just encouraging it to walk and hop a little bit so I can see how it's using its legs, just to make sure it's stepping symmetrically and is not falling over.
Trying to make them walk.
You can hear Mom losing her mind behind me. She's not happy about me being there at all. Now I'm just going to squeeze its legs and try to feel for any broken bones quickly. I'm doing this very quickly because Mom is upset.
Okay.
Just need to make sure it's in good shape before I stick it back up. Now I'm going to shake it a little bit to make it flap its wings. The wings are flapping nice and symmetrically.
The wings seem pretty good. I'm just checking it real quick.
It's not favoring one wing over another. Just checking that right foot one last time. Seems okay. Mom is up on that roof. She's so mad at me. She's paying more attention to me than her own footing, and she ended up tumbling down the roof a little bit. Now when I put the baby on the rebranching tool, it takes him a minute to really get a good hold, so I just give him time. There's a good grasp. Mom's coming in. She's getting a little bold. I put my face mask down. I'm moving very calmly and deliberately. This pole is kind of bouncy once it gets elongated, so I'm trying to hold it nice and steady. I'm using the outside of my boot and the inside of my knee on one leg to hold it nice and steady, prevent it from tipping over. Once it gets extended out to 25 feet, even though the owl really doesn't weigh much, for my scrawny little biceps, the pole really wants to tip over. Right around this point, Dad is going to fly in out of the spruce and come a little closer to me too, so I've got two adult owls to worry about. Once I get the owl close to the branch I want him to be on, I'm going to hold the branching tool just slightly lower than the tree branch, kind of bump his legs up against it, and that'll make him step up onto the tree branch. Just thinking about it. Before I got this nice fancy carbon fiber pole, I used to just use tree branches and sticks.
Can you tell how close the baby is to the branch?
Whatever was lying around. One time a neighbor offered me an aluminum pool skimmer.
Like right next, maybe a little lower.
Which actually worked really well.
So it's like on top of it.
And right there I could feel him step off
Perfect.
onto the branch. So now I'm just going to get my pole out of the way. You can see how wobbly it is now that I'm not being so careful. So I got the baby up to about 32 feet. That's 25 plus my 7-foot reach. Back into the care of its parents, off the ground safe.